because I would just talk to myself if y'all wasn't here. So I'm so excited and so grateful. God continues to just show up and show out in my life, in your life. And we just have to recognize that God has the whole plan for all of our lives. I'm so excited to share. I heard something yesterday. It was Myron Golden saying, how could you borrow from your future self now? We keep talking about all the things that we want to do, all the ways that we want to show up in the world. How about if you just took a moment and allowed yourself to use your imagination? Just use your imagination. And using that imagination to be in the life that you really want to be in. The dream house, the dream car, the dream relationship, everything that God already showed you. But what is the rent, the work that you pay in order to get this dream life that you're dreaming about? What is the work? How will you serve kingdom people? You got it in your mind? The dream life, the dream car, the dream work, who you are serving. Do you have it? Now, your job now is to reverse engineer what you just saw. Okay, you saw yourself as a best-selling author. You saw yourself as someone who helps women. You saw someone as somebody who brought an amazing product to market. So how do we reverse engineer? You are in a room full of reverse engineers, people that will help you develop your plan. What is it that you really, really want? The question is, if time and money were not an obstacle, what would you really do? What could you do? Who could you show up for? Can you think about in your mind somebody in your life that needs you to do the thing that God gave you to do? Because you are the one. You are the chosen one. You are the risk taker, the cycle breaker, and the rule breaker. You are the generational curse breaker for your family. I know because you are here. Those are the only people that are attracted to the rooms that I'm in. Chosen ones, cycle breakers, generational curse breakers. So guess what? That thing that you saw, it is not up for debate or option. You must do it. There's some people depending on you. Think about in your mind's eye, who would benefit the most from you becoming rich beyond your wildest dreams? Is it your grandchildren? Is it your children? Is it your children's children? Who is it? Who is the person or people who will benefit the most from you living your dream out loud? Who are those people? And I just need you to tell me, put their names in the chat. I have 10 grandkids. So all 10 of them are going to know who I am because of the legacy that I plan on leaving. So what's their names? Put their names in the chat. Is it Alexis? Is it James? Is it John? Is it Carter? Is it Jackson? Who is it that is going to benefit from you doing the work that God gave you to do? No more excuses. Because when they ask you, like my granddaughter asked me, Mom, I want to go to medical school. Now, you know you can't listen to somebody who you love and care for asking you for something that you can't provide. So many to name. Yes. Well, just one or two. Because the same way that you take the moment to write it, we see it, but so does God see it. God knows your heart, but there's something about the writing of it for your eyes to see it, for us to see it. Because I heard somewhere that where two or more are gathered, where two or more are gathered, it's on and popping. Time's up. Time's up. No more waiting. No more deciding. No more thinking about. It is time to pray and move your feet. Pray and move your feet. Faith without the works. What's the rest? What's the rest? Y'all know the rest? Is it just me? Am I by my?
Is
It's
dead.
dead.
Yes, that's it. Faith without works is dead. You got to do your part. It's important for you to do your part. That means I'm going to pray about it. I'm going to write the vision and make it plain, but then I'm going to take a step. And this is what I know. If you take one step, God will take two. If you take one more, God will take four. Exponential growth. Yes, Gigi says, somebody please listen and apply it. Please listen and apply it. You can't keep thinking about what you're thinking about and not doing the things that you are destined to do. And there are so many people in our lives that are our destiny helpers. The destiny helpers show up as soon as you write the vision and make it plain and take the first step. Sometimes the first step is just show up. Could you show up somewhere? Could you show up at the next networking event? Could you show up at the SBA or Invest Atlanta or the Atlanta Black Chamber or the Chamber of Commerce in the city where you live at and tell somebody the dream and watch God move? God moves people in so many ways. You know, there's no burning bush that's going to be talking to you. There's no loud, resounding voice that's going to scream out in your room. They said, this is the way, my child. You're going to hear it through people. But you can only hear it through people when you show up in the rooms where the people are. God speaks to us through people. So go where the people are. Show up where the people are. Show up in the rooms where the people can answer your questions. How do I start a business? How do I get an EIN? How do I get an LLC? You're in the room with people who know right now, in this very moment. But you got to show up. And when you show up, God will show out. If you agree that every time you show up, God shows out, put a one in the chat. I know every time I show up, God shows out. Showing up in rooms. Sometimes Manya was here when I got a phone call to tell me to show up somewhere 2 hours. I had 2 hours to make a decision and go. And so we go. And when we go, ooh, I went to this soiree for people because it wasn't just women. I met a videographer and storyteller person. I met another man who has a tour company who wants to use my house as a tea stop on a tour that he's created. Like what? All these things happen from one time showing up. And that wasn't even everybody, not the self image fashion lady that said, "Oh my God, I want to work with you." What? Me? She sent me a picture that she took of me at the end of the table because she was so enamored by me. She said, "I thought you were so beautiful. And here's a candid photo that I took of you." Like, what? And so we wait for the invitation sometimes. I wait for the invitation. I don't always press on my ideas or thoughts. And she was the first person to come up to me after the meeting or after the dinner. I just wanted to make sure I got your information. And she'll be at the next sister circle. So all you got to do is show up and be you. Could you just be the you that the world knows about you? You know, we hear people say, I got to build my brand. Your brand is already built. Your brand is what people already know about you. If I ask you to tell me one thing about Manya, you could tell me that she's a giver. You could tell me that she is amazing at putting things together. And I could tell you that she makes these amazing body butters. If I asked you to tell me something about Shanette, you would say, oh, that's the lady that does the backpacks for Jamaica and for parts of Atlanta. Oh, if I say, tell me something about Gwen, you'll say, oh, that's the designer lady. And Sherry, the designer lady, Yvette, the artist, you are already built. You are already who you are. Your job is just to lean in to the thing that God has already given you to do. What are you waiting for? It's already done. There's no special thing that you have to do. You just have to be you. I know some people and they cook the best food. They the best chicken fryers. They the best house cleaner. And they the best children whisperers. They can calm down kids with in the speed of light. You know what that is? That's a caterer and chef. That's a cleaning company. And that's a child care company. You already are the thing. That thing that you do that everybody wants you to do it. Could you just make the peach cobbler? Could you just show up and do that thing that you're so good at? That's it. Some of the best things that ever happened to me is people asking me to do things at the last minute, impromptu. One time I was helping one of my friends at a job fair. She sells jewelry. She's like, oh, I pay for this table. Could you just go sit at the table for me? I said, okay, I'll sit at the table. So I sit at the table for her. And then two ladies that knew me said, oh my God, Darlaina's here. Darlaina's here. Come here, come here, come here. Somebody sit at the table. Somebody sit at the table. And they're like, come here, come here, come here. And they bring me in this little room and they say to me, we have a big problem. We need your help. I said, what's wrong? There's 300 people here. We only got 20 jobs. We need you to say something to the people. And they pushed me on the stage. My best 15-minute talk ever. And all I spoke about was entrepreneurship. I said the same exact thing. Are you the best chicken fryer? Are you the best house cleaner? Are you the best daycare, childcare person? And told him you don't need anybody to give you anything. You already have everything you need. So just start. You don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. So just start. And that was one of the best 15-minute talks I ever gave. Wasn't practice, wasn't anything, just gave it. And I thank God for it because at the end of that conversation, guess what happened? 1,400 people came to me after. It was like, oh my God, I do this, I do that, I do this, I do the other thing. What do you think I should do? Go to down to your economic development center. I was in Philadelphia. They have quite a few WORC for women. They have the Enterprise Center for everybody. And I just directed them to all of those. There's another place called the Business Center that Pam Wheeler runs There's places, people have organizations they have built just to help you to build out that dream and goal that God has placed on your heart to do. So why wait? No more waiting. No more watching. No more watching. No more being a spectator in life's game. It is time to get on the floor and get on the in the arena and play the game. Go ahead, Noreen.
Grand Rising, everyone. Happy day with showing up, right? So I was invited at the last minute to join a youth summit to have a vendor table at the youth summit. So I went. I went and I ended up being interviewed by BronxNet TV and getting more contacts for people that will help me to move the needle, right? So, and I could have said no because it was last minute, but I
Yep.
went anyway. And
Yep.
it turned out, and I almost turned back because I ended up getting there late. It was so much stuff happening,
Yes. Yes.
and I pushed and went, and then that's what happened. I wasn't expecting that.
Exactly. See, I'm certain that if you think about being invited or coming somewhere at the last minute, you can find a blessing or something that happened that you said, okay, God, I know why you sent me here. I know exactly why you sent me here. It is so important for us to show. Go ahead, Yolanda.
Same thing happened to me yesterday. One of my mentees called me and said, "I need you to show up at this place." I'm no Monday. It was Monday, and I was like, it was when I looked at the time, it was 4:45, and I was. She said it's. She sent me the address, and she said it starts at 6 o'clock. And I was cross town. I don't know where I was at. I don't know my area. So I was like, okay, I just automatically said okay, but didn't know where I was at. So my assistant said, we might not be able to make that because the traffic. I said, oh my God. So we ended up went where we needed to go, and it was like seven something. I said, let's go anyway. So we
Mhm.
pulled up at the YMCA. Everybody was leaving, but I got in touch. She soon I walked in, she hugged me. She's like, "Oh, you." I said, "But I showed up," and she said, "Yeah." She turned around. She said, "Oh, that's the lady I want you to meet." She was just standing there. She was ready to walk out the door. She came to me, and all I said, she already told me about you, and guess what? I want you to come back and speak to my people. So
Mhm.
the black woman lab and the black men lab.
Mhm.
Um, I be speaking to their whole whatever they got going on about the system. So I was like, okay, I'm loving this.
Wonderful. Yes, it's just that. Show up so that God can show out. Just show up. Could you do that? Could you just say for the balance of this year, we are in quarter two. Could you say for the balance of this year, I'm just going to show up where I'm called to? I'm just going to show up. Somebody invites me, I'm going to show up, whether it's in person or virtual. I'm just going to show up and then watch God work. I know you're nervous. I know you don't know what you're going to do or what you're going to say, but trust it. The question is, do you trust God or do you trust God? I trust God with my whole life, every part of it, every part of it. Even though I'm still waiting for Chevette and them to have the bus trip. We need the bus trip. But single girls, we need the bus trip. Y'all know about the bus trip, right?
Bus trip, please.
Bus trip, please. So I am so grateful and so excited for all that we are getting to do in this space. I have our affirmations for the day. The first affirmation says, I trust the process of life. Do you trust the process? It says, there is a rhythm and flow to life, and I am part of it. Life supports me and brings to me only good and positive experiences. I trust the process of life to bring me my highest good. Trust the process. And the second one is just so apropos. It says, the law of attraction brings only good into my life. Money is a state of mind that supports me. I allow prosperity to enter my life on a higher level than ever before. Could you allow money to enter your life at a higher level than ever before? You have to allow it to enter your state of mind. Because if you think about what you've been thinking about, you will see it in your life. If you have been thinking about lack and not enough, you will see lack and not enough in your life. You say, oh my God, I'm not going to have enough. But if you say, I always have enough, I always have more than enough, I always know that God got the plan and it's going to work out. And it always does. So think about what you've been thinking about because you're going to see it in your life. Let's jump into our 5 minutes of gratitude. And today our quote is from Wayne Dyer. It says, change, known to carry. It says, change the way you look at things and the things you look at change. Got to change your perspective. How are you seeing what you are seeing? Are you seeing the glass as half full or half empty? Either way, you're right. You know, that quote says, if you believe you can, you're right. But if you believe you cannot, you are also right. So which way will you believe? Fill in the four blanks. One beautiful reason to be happy right now. One beautiful reason to be happy right now. A skill I have that benefits me in an important way. A skill I have that benefits me now in an important way. What I love most about my community. What I love most about my community. And lastly, a quality of one of my closest friends that I absolutely love. The affirmation here says, every day I create new habits that get me closer to where and who I want to be. There is a you that you are becoming as you are building your dreams. It is more so the becoming of you as you move into the dream life that you are living to become. So I'm so excited to see who all these folks are becoming because I know what God is doing. So let's jump into my God today. 365 devotions for people who might be a little ratchet. But God knows your heart for May the 8th. It says, Kiki, do you love me? That's Drake, if you know the song. Kiki, do you love me? So it says, have you ever been in a situation where you just wanted to be loved? Maybe it started early with your own parents. Maybe you did things hoping to gain their love and attention. Maybe it was a sibling, like in the movie Frozen when Anna wanted Elsa to help build the snowman. Maybe you had a crush on a person and could not stop thinking about them and wishing they loved you back. It's a part of human nature to want to feel loved. Hold on, there we go. The question you must ask yourself, however, is what are you willing to do to gain that love? Sometimes our desire to be loved can be turned into desperation. That desperation can cause us to take actions that are honestly beneath us. It can also cause us to accept things that are beneath us to accept. If Kiki doesn't love you and she's not riding, then why are you losing yourself to ride for her? People begin to change into something that they are not in an attempt to become worthy of someone's love. If you have to manipulate someone into loving you, is any of it really real? First and foremost, you must always remember that you are loved perfectly by God. Secondly, you must understand that if someone doesn't love you, it's not the end of the world. Pray and ask God to help you to move on and to send people into your life whose love you don't have to question. Read today Matthew 10:14. So many times we have seen people doing things beneath them to try and garner someone's love. That is not anything that we have to do. It is not a thing for us. So if Kiki don't love you, we can move along. We can move along. Somebody got that for me, Matthew 10:14. Hook a sister up, hook a sister up. And our last,
I
Want me to
got
read
it.
it?
yes, please read it, someone.
Matthew 10,
It's
14. Go
Yes.
ahead, Noreen. Go ahead. You got it.
okay. It says, if anyone will not welcome you or listen to your words, leave that home or town and shake the dust off your feet. And that's the NIV version.
Come on, shake the dust off your feet. If you ever had to shake the dust off your feet and roll out, put a one in the chat.
Go where you celebrated, not tolerated.
That's right, Dr. Long. I done had to shake the dust off my feet a couple times and see,
Shake everything.
shake everything. What they say, that song, dust your shoulders off. Dust your shoulders off and keep it moving. Because, and what this shows is that you are not alone. You're not the only one that had to dust your shoulders off. Shake the dust off your feet and keep it moving. It's okay. Go where you are celebrated, not tolerated. And the sooner you get that lesson, the better your life will be. Ask me how I know. Because I know. I live 800 miles away from my hometown. I'm celebrated here. Philly is a whole different animal. And our last reading comes from A Deep Breath of Life Daily Inspiration for Heart Centered Living, because we are people living from our hearts. And for May 8th, it starts with the words, the case of forgiveness. Forgiveness is the only sane response. Forgive them, not for them, but for you. It says successful attorney Michael Rembold was dealing with an especially grisly divorce case. Both parties were making huge demands and neither seemed willing to yield. When Michael sat down to pray on the morning of the court date, he remembered a lesson from A Course in Miracles. Forgiveness offers me everything I want. He began to send prayers of forgiveness to his client and her husband. These thoughts felt so good that he extended his blessing to the open opposing attorney and then the judge and everyone else scheduled for court that day. Michael arose from his prayer feeling a deep peace. When he arrived at the court that morning, Michael found no one there. He went to the judge's office and found out what had happened. And the magistrate asked him, "Didn't your secretary tell you your client settled out of court?" "That's amazing," Michael responded. "What's even more amazing," the judge went on, "is that we had 32 cases on the docket today, and every one of them settled out of court." Forgiveness is not just a wimpy act of withholding an attack for wrongdoing. It is a dynamic, creative, and practical force that has the power to manifest miracles. When we let go of judgment, we free ourselves to enjoy peace that surpasses anything the world has to offer. The power of forgiveness is misunderstood and underused. It is a sacred gift employed by those who recognize that their true safety comes not from worldly manipulation, but from faith in a higher power. There is nothing in the world that cannot be healed by forgiveness. Give me strength to extend pure love and release to everyone I meet. I trust you to take care of me as I let go of my fears that will prompt attack. I take refuge in a blessing that I may live in a forgiving world. I forgive and I am forgiven. My world reflects the beauty of heaven because I love as God loves. Come on. I love as God loves. Forgive them. Let it go. Stop letting them live rent free in your head. Forgiveness is not even for them, forgiveness is for you. When you release them, you release yourself. A lot of times, the very people that we are holding on and not forgiving, They not thinking about you. They not thinking about you. They living La Vida Loca. You all mad and angry. And that's when the constipation and everything else comes because you holding on to something nasty you need to let go of. Forgiveness is freedom. So let yourself be free. Let yourself loose. You know, God has many things to tell us, many things to say to us. And as we forgive and we release them, guess what actually opens up? Your entire life. Your entire life opens up. Unforgiveness binds up your whole life. Every area is affected by unforgiveness. You wonder why people who have suffered some of the most devastating losses, they forgive people who kill their family members. They forgive people who rape them, and you can't forgive a person who still owe you $10. You still mad about the money. But forgiveness is the answer. Forgiveness is the key. I do believe that every word that comes out of my mouth is for someone. So if that is you, you will not hear a resounding voice in your room. Hear me and hear me now when I say forgive them and let it go. And allow God to do what God does. God will make it all okay and all right. I'm so excited today. I see some extra voices and faces in here today. I'm so grateful for the new infusion today. Yes, Jeremiah, all hearts and all love. I am so excited because tomorrow is my purpose party at the Healing House of Roses. I know that those of you who are in Atlanta will be here for my platform launch, and I am so excited. I see Mr. Ryan Green, I see Robbie, I see Ambassador. I see TP Millions is in the building. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Does anybody have anything they want to add before we go? I know Chevette is in here. Chevette, what did you tell me? You told me something.
At the end, we're going to be actually inviting them to download your app. We have a special gift for everyone who downloads your app today.
Ooh, y'all better download my app. You got the link? Because I don't.
Yeah, I'll make sure that you get that link. Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm so excited. This is truly a new endeavor for me, but it is a massive endeavor. I do believe that the days of, when I turn off, right now I'm streaming on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. When I turn off TikTok, especially, I'll send it to you, Nicole, once I get it. Um, Once I turn it off, TikTok tells me how much money I earned by having this 1 hour conversation. And most days is $2, 2 cents, 1 cent, 38 cents, 62 cents. One day I had a whole group of people and they were sending me gifts and all that, and I had a whopping $2 and 60 something cents. Well, on my Goallo platform, that will no longer be. Can you say all my money gonna be all my money? Nobody gets to keep any of it. And I'm so grateful and excited for the sacrifices of Chevette and Roland for them and what they have built out, and the executive team, Ron, and the rest of the team who has helped to build this out. Yes, cents. Yes, not dollars, cents. But it's a good thing that I don't do what I do for money. That God ordained this space December 21st, 2021, and we have been here every day since. And I'm so extremely grateful for the growth of it, for all of you that spend your day here with me every day, for whatever God gives me to share with you. And today it really is just show up. Just get to the thing that God has put on your heart to do. No more waiting. The first song that we played this morning was Winning. We are in our winning season right now. We're in our winning season. And then the next one was, Are you ready? We've been ready. We ain't had to get ready. We've been ready for it. This is the $11 million club. And that's not one of us making 1 million at a time. That's all of us making 11 million. That's what we deemed this club a long time ago, the $11 million club, right? That's it. And then the last song was just Amen. We are in agreement with what God has for you. We're doing it. We're doing it. So stay tuned for this entire calendar of events that we have coming up. So tomorrow is my purpose party here. And then we have a second one at the Healing House of Roses on the 23rd. So at one of the two, come to, and then the big kahuna happening on May 30th. You don't want to miss that. If you out of town, you need to just fly on in, drive on in, come on in, because that's a thing you do not want to miss. And then our other events are the 14th, the Yolanda is doing a retreat here at the Healing House of Roses. Then the 17th, we are supporting Tori at her event. Let's see, the 17th, 23rd, 30th. I think that's all of the events that we have coming up. So the month is laid out.
Remember the 16th?
Oh, the 16th. I knew why was the 16th in my head, and I said the 16th, but what's on the 16th? I couldn't think. The 16th, Noreen and I are doing a virtual summit. So y'all have to come. This is winning season, and everything we're doing, we're gonna win. We already won. So we just showing up to run the playback back because God already told us that we win. That's the end of the story. We win. Did you hear? You win. So I'm grateful and I'm excited. Chevette, is there anything else you want to add? We are in the final moments of the call. I think I see you put the link there. Oh,
Yeah,
Noreen.
absolutely. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Awesome, awesome. No, we're just excited, and the question that you've heard, Dr. Rose talk, so often about just where you are and where you want to be. We're already living in it. But the question also is, are you renting algorithm space, or are you monetizing your own private VIP network?
Yes.
So what we're showcasing tomorrow at her VIP party, as well as the 23rd, leading up to the grand finale, right now, you guys have an opportunity to be at the beginning of something that's so huge and be there right now, tomorrow at her home, or the 23rd, leading up to the 30th, where we have some things we're going to be unveiling to you before the 30th, where you have the front seat and the first movers advantage for that. So it's exciting. As she just talked about, my skin was cringing to know, having the amount of followers that she has, to get 1 cent, to get 5 cents. Those days are over. Now you have a place where you can have a voice. We're talking about owning your own digital space, because this is more than just a platform, guys. You have to know, this is a private VIP network. And so many people right now out there are losing control. They don't have a voice. They're being censored, shut down. You guys already know.
Yes.
But now having your own platform that you own, and you're going to see advertised on social media, so many platforms out there. But the difference is they don't offer ownership.
Mm-hmm.
They don't give you ownership. You're owning your own platform. You're owning your own mobile app. You will open your phone and, like Dr. Rose, see your app with your picture on it. So it's amazing how we're after 5 years in the making, the beauty of helping people to truly live in their purpose, to be all that they were called to be.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we're excited. We look forward to meeting you. We have some gifts and surprises tomorrow as well. So we are just thankful for Dr. Rose and her diligence and being here in 5 years, guys. No days off, 1,600 days.
1,500 days.
It's commendable. It's
Blown away.
commendable.
Blown away. Blown away. Blown away.
Wow.
1,600 days of the internet working. 1,600 days of the electric being on. 1,600 days, no matter where in the world I have done this call, from the Dominican Republic, from Vegas, from California, from anywhere in the world that I've been, I have been on this call. And I'm excited to see the growth that's going to come once the VIP network is launched for me personally. And I would be remiss if I didn't let the CEO of the company say something. I mean, the CEO of the company is right there. Like, Mr. Ron Green is in the building. Like, Ron, can you say something to the people?
Yes, I'm trying to save my voice today because I had an event last night, raising an event, and I am the commencement speaker for one of the local colleges here today. So
Don't say too much. Don't say too much.
I'm just excited. Thank you for all that you have done, being consistent. It is about consistency and dedication to what you believe that will move the people to where they need to be and want to be and deserve to be. So thank you for just being just so steady. It is amazing to have as many days consistently doing what you feel like God has led you to do. And that it is just an honor just to be connected to you. We're going to have some amazing things that we're going to do here in the near future. And I'm just looking forward to doing it with you and everyone else that is connected through your already online community. And now that will have an opportunity to be part of the Go Wolo community. So thank you. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Well, there you have it.
So, Darlaina, we're gonna thank you, Mr. Ron Green. Thank you so much. And guys, he is, CEO of the year. We're amazing. We're so excited that he is the CEO for Go Wolo. But we are going to be sending out the link for you guys to download her app. And like I stated, anyone who downloads her app today have a special gift coming. So back to you, Darlaina.
Thank you so much. I'm so grateful, so excited. I will add it to our Telegram group, the link as well. Does anybody have anything to add before we go? All right. Well, with that being said, Dr. Long, will you please give us our blessing for this day?
We didn't collide today. I waited to be invited. I'm learning to wait to be invited. I was always the little kid that always wanted to talk, and never got called on. So I'm just learning how to wait to be invited, because I was always scared I was going to be left out. Anyway, everybody, this is such a wonderful spirit that we're in. We are blessed going in.
Blessed going in.
Blessed going in.
We're blessed coming out.
Blessed coming out.
We're blessed in the city.
Blessed in
the city.
We're blessed in the field.
Blessed in
the field.
We're always in the right place at the right time.
Always in the
right place at the right time.
With the right people.
Right people.
With the right people.
Doing the right thing.
Doing the right thing.
For the right reasons.
For the right
reason.
And everything's in divine order.
Everything is in divine order.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed.
As Jabez says, favor us indeed.
Indeed.
Expand our territory.
Expand our territory.
Extend an open hand of favor to us.
Extend an open hand of favor to us.
That we may do no harm.
That we may do no harm.
And we let go and let God.
We let go and let God.
Then we go with the flow.
Go with the
And
flow.
we go with the flow.
And let the blessings and the money roll in.
Let
And
the
let the
blessings
favor
and the
and
money
the money
roll in.
roll in.
From the north, south, east, and west.
From the north, south,
From the north, south, east, and west.
From above and beneath.
above and
From
beneath.
above and beneath.
From known and unknown sources.
Known.
From known and unknown sources.
Tell us about our money, Dr. D.
We have supernatural unlimited money, sowing supernatural unlimited seeds.
And we live and give out of God's overabundance, so we never run out.
Never, never, never.
We always have more than enough.
We always have
We
more.
always have more than enough.
More than enough to do anything our heart desires.
More than enough.
More than enough to do anything our heart desires.
More than enough to do anything God puts on our hearts to do for others.
More than enough.
More than enough to do anything God puts on our hearts to do for others.
We got big money to spend, big money to lend, and bigger money to keep.
We got big money to spend,
Money to
big
keep.
money to lend, and more than big money to keep.
Because our bank is in heaven.
Heaven, heaven.
And we're
Heaven
the
on
branch
earth.
bank. We're the spout where the money's coming out.
Yes, yes, yes. We're the spout where the money's coming out.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. Amen.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. Have an amazing day on purpose. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same station.